Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting, riveting, and amazing, spectacular Propagandacast from your host, ImperialDane, the one, the only master propaganda hero, like defender of the fatherland, off here to a 2v2 on Belgorod. In the west, it is TNT. He's Dynamite, fighting for the Oberkommandist, Germany, Deutschland. And in the south, it is me, the ImperialDane. Together we form up here the 107th Panzer Brigade with German Infantry for me, with the 250-1 half-track, veteran squad leaders, stormtroopers, assault and hold, and fragmentation bombs. We've got TNT though with Grand Offensive featuring Panzerfusilier, smoke bombs, Infrasturmgewehr 44, the Panzerkommandant, and the Tiger Tank. In the east it is TMQ and JungleJake 80 fun here for King Country, the British Army. King George himself taking on the role here of the Guards Armoured, tasked with breaking through towards Arnhem. Or at least take us down as many Germans as possible while doing so. So we've got triple sections out here for JungleJake with advanced emplacements, special weapons, and mobile assault. And TMQ with double section sapper start with special weapons as well, mobile assault as well, and Lend-Lease assault. Now there's a spicy one we haven't seen a lot of. Double sapper start from TM, JungleJake there with triple sections. Moving out here with the MU-42 Grenadiers and the Pioneers packing up here. And we got a Kuwagen Panzer start here for TNT. Also big hearty thanks to Warmonger42 and to Andrew for supporting the Propagandacast with their hard-earned money. Big thanks to you too, and of course to everyone who's supporting our Patreon. These champions, these heroes, these wonderful people. Links in the description for Patreon or PayPal, wish to follow in their glorious example to support the worth it. Or you can always just comment, like, share, subscribe, press the bell button. That also helps a lot there. Universal Head for JungleJake, Pioneers caught with the section here by the southern victory point. Barbed wire up here, denied cover, Samex there. In the center, converging here between me and TNT to deal with the section there. Universal halfway done. Pushing for the car pond here with the Grenadiers. The Pioneer MD4 from the south here. Looking to deal with that section there. You got the Saps moving about here. Section up to defend the car pond alongside the Saps section. Backing off here. And far up north, you got the Kuwagen section. Heavy cover there. A lot of back and forth action in the early moments of the game here. Backing off there from the center and the south here. Using MD42 to keep the section fixed in while the Grenadiers slowing to pin. And then, as the section they're dealing with the Grenadiers, the Pioneers close in, force them to either deal with the Pioneers or allow the Pioneers to close in deal with them, in which case the Grenadiers either way can then begin closing in on the section there. That's going to force the section there to retreat. Up here, Grenadiers with Panzerfusilier holding off here, TMQ. And there we go, platoon command post up there on the way as well for JungleJake. Worth noting they both got grenade range bulletins. So something about their third Panzer squad there for TNT. And a second MD42 there for me. Sandbagging up there by the southern victory point. Got the Kuwagen there on fire, destroyed by British hooligans. I was ready to wreck local vehicles, be it football or warfare. Offs on the way here for TMQ. Going to be a nice little boost there. We got a medic for JungleJake 80. Parts of the platoon looking to finish it off with an anti-tank rifle grenade. And we got my Guns to assist here, flank up in the section there, so they're focusing on the Panzerfusilier. The Guns should have got a series of free shots in the section, if they can hit, and there we go. Got the Universal Care, good kill here. Section there taking a lot of damage, Guns pushing in the south, a bit more of a standoff, as I'm awaiting more forces to gain sufficient strength to push through here. Tech on the way for me. As for TNT, we got the truck on the way there. Guns holding up here, but slightly backing off. Standoff here in the south continues. And the offs arriving here for TMQ. We got built upgrade there for JungleJake. I know TMQ's playing the sim, he hasn't done it yet, we shall see. Sappers falling back here, machine gun moving ahead here. Retains a position there by the car fund, realizing that falls, it's going to be very difficult for the British to get anything done. First British doctrine is mobile assault here for JungleJake with mortar teams, Royal Engineer Cavalry Squads, Infiltration Commandos, Vehicle Crew Repairs, and the Land Mattress. Sturmpioneer is the section there. In the south, we got a big flank being planned by TMQ, using the train here. Thumbs up to TMQ, though obviously, as the player, I'm probably not going to be quite as keen on that, but you know. From a cast perspective, this is a very solid flank there by TMQ, completely blindsides me. Very good there. Meanwhile, got forces up here, Panzer squad on the way for me there. Particularly for the British, you do want some. I usually find units with higher firepower, like Panzer Grenadiers or Stormtroopers, before you go for anything else. About to lose the grenadiers to the sappers. If I'm very unlucky, then again they lost 2 men. Oh, they still get the wipe. Bad news for me, but great for the British. JungleJake there calling in the Royal Engineer Cavalry sappers there, which can be upgraded with a flamethrower. Panzers being shot to bits here. Pushing for the car point again. We still got a section defending it there from TMQ. Pioneering hits over the Flammenwerfer. Got my Panzer Grenadier group already there. In the center, they're holding up here, trying to keep TNT's flank a bit supported here, ensure it doesn't get completely overwhelmed, but also defend the car point, since if we lose that, it's going to make things rough for us in return. South here, Pioneers pushing against the depleted sections happens there. Panzer's going to catch the officer there. And up here, pushing back the British there, at least defending the car point, keeping it out of their hands. There's a lot of back and forth here. Panzer's catching the officer. Sturmgewehr's tearing into them. And we got the flamethrower dealing with the Pioneers, but there you go. Flanking the MD-42. Of course, I'm too slow to connect the dots. That's a mistake for me, obviously. Should have seen this coming. I didn't. Machine gun there gets swiped. Great kill there. We got troops moving forwards there. In the south here, Pioneers, though, do manage to rout here by the power of the Flammenwerfer. The 2 sections. Doesn't get a wipe, though, but, you know, it's a start. And rushing straight for that. But heavy losses for me there, though, as you might have noticed. And I still need to replace all of my infantry losses as well. Get up to 3 squads minimum. Up north here, JungleJake gets pushed back here by TNT as he makes another forward push here with a Panzerfusilier. We got a forward Belgorod headquarters here with the medics already done. And there you go, calling the storm to a squad. Front assault element, and there we go, actually heading for the carve point. Clearly, they did not see that one coming. Like to make a nice company up as well. Need to upgrade and or reinforcing because they're upgrading with a support package. Hiding out there just in case they didn't accidentally reel themselves. The south machine holding up here. There we go. We'll try and move into a white potentially. Likely won't happen, but sadly the tactical advance is not active. In fact, it only gets active right a bit too late there. So the last member of the section survives, though with an awful lot of bullets in his behind. So there are a lot of British infantry in the south machine in the back, get flanked by the sappers again. Very consistent that. This time the MD-42 is almost ready to deal with that flank. It's a bit too slow there. And that's going to force retreat there, unfortunately. Should of course seen that one coming. But I did not. So shame on me there, shame on me. Sturm Pioneer 1, kill half 852 storms from moving south to assist for that. British kind of giving up support, pursuing them any further. There we go, sappers being routed, Stormtroopers moving in here as well with their MP40s. Machine MP installing the Fieldsig. A submachine gun which would inspire a lot of other submachine gun designs due to, in part, just being a really efficient but also cheap and easy to make submachine gun. So it would inspire a lot of other designs. Up close here, the Stormtroopers beating the sappers. Oh, grenade hit, I almost walk into it. Almost losing the Panzer. We've also got a veteran grenadiers put up here. There we go, using the mark target ability here from the Panzer grenadiers once upgrade with support package. The Panzers themselves become easy to hit, but so does the target. So you can occasionally get some wipes with that. Flanking in machine gun, bit rubbish there. We got one Panzer squad upgrade here for TNT as of yet. Veteran grenadiers with the section there up north here, pushing for the fuel point there as we got the British here, JungleJake pushing hard. I also got TMQ here with special weapons, opening up for the tank hunters, the resupply half-track, to hold the line, crocodiles, and the concentrated firebration. Sappers are tearing into the Germans, so those dastardly Huns. In the south, he actually managed to get to the fuel point, though my grenadiers have seen significantly better days. Bring up machine gun there, back here reinforcing. Tech on the way for me. Obviously, at some point, I should consider half-track, but at the moment, I feel like I'm better off just trying to set up for tech in time. But again, some light half-track there could be a really good addition. Back here, nothing further going on. Tech though, actually just to say that Hamster for Team Q, JungleJake may also be taking up here soon. Pushing for the south of the sections, and a mortar team for JungleJake, also a good addition there to the British Army. Tech almost done. Gonna use them to do with some reinforcements, healing them also up here, part of the doctrine. Sandbags up there, mines here from TMQ, lots of mines in fact, thumbs up to that. Machine remains in the front of the carve point. Support going up, and the south here lining up from my own flank here, using my best flanking elements, the Panzer Grenadier and the Stormtroopers. Moving up the machine to keep the front occupied, also clearing out some of the terrain here with the Destroy cover belts, removing any natural cover here. Further fortifying position at a time. Thumbs up the TMQ. Very good use of his time. Ground the center here. Up north, lining up for push with the Panzerfighters. All 3 squads upgrade. In fact, brought in a 4th one. No tech yet further for him. Machine King with the British occupied. There goes Stormtroopers. Like give away the position too early. Getting caught here by the Vickers. Could pop a smoke grenade. There we go. Meanwhile, got the Panzer Swarming up on the flank here. So the Stormtroopers inadvertently end up acting as bait. Maybe causing them to think there's something happening there, not the further flank. There you go. Machine routed, and that causes a complete collapse here as the Panzer Squad appears down the flank. Very nice there. They've got troops moving to dispatch that. Up north here, they saw continuously for TNT. JungleJake trying to hold off against this Teutonic assault mortar firing down there, disrupting TNT's attack, forcing them back. South here, Panzer close to the bunk mine there, but they got Stormtroopers up. Grenades exploding in all directions. Mine goes off there. Lucky for me, didn't go off on my men. Machine gun joining in here, disrupting here. TMQ's positions and make it hard for him to defend here against the German assault of my Stormtroopers and Panzerfighters low on health. And this is where half-tech would be really good, and I really should have gone for one sooner, but oh well. Up north the Panzer, I mean, if they had half-tech here, Bull might just be incredibly in a powerful position, so, you know, thumbs down to me for not going for a half-tech sooner. I am ashamed. Panzer the section, up north they grab the points here, back at the British base. We do get Crom on the way here for TMQ, back here for JungleJake, still no sign of armor, tech that is. Obviously can't go for any armor since he hasn't tech for it. Getting enforcing, got another Stormtrooper squad out here, coming to even more infantry. So yeah, good. Bring up to the total of 4. Catching the mortar, and of course hitting that carb fund again. So there we go. With that, I'm up to what I would like to consider my normal infantry complement, which is 4 squads. And with a nice emphasis there on assault troops. Got some Telemines to help deal with any British armoured assaults. Commander tank on one side, Saps from another. And the Storms are just stuck in the middle there with a guy named Hines. There you go, Cromwell out there for TMQ and the British Army. The Guards Armoured finding around with some of that armour. Punch with around the section. Machine help defend here. Still got the machine gun thing up here. Better gun is covering out the flank though. And also retreat here to realise the flank is completely fudged. Got moving up some Stormtroopers, got the veterans from the north. Panzers, they need reinforcements. We'll go for a Panther 4 here since we're not entirely sure on the situation. Plus, as the British also want something to blast their infantry a bit better, so I am committing there to the Panther 4 first before going for some Stugs on Ostwind. Veterans caught here by the Cromwell, easily put back. We got tech there for JungleJake now, very good. Still no tech for TNT. Bit disconcerting that. Bit disconcerting, he's not pushing for armor yet. Great for the British, but certainly a bit awkward for me. I'm closing on the Panther. It's going to take a while. In fact, we could end up being forced to go for the Sturmgeschütz. Not that that's a bad thing necessarily. Destroy the mine there. All mines here. Go again there. Go big Panther push here. I mean, the Sturmpioneer squad with the Panzerschreck. In fact, that's his only anti-tank weapon. That's, you know, the Panzerschreck there. And he's clearly bought into the propaganda. Do not worry, this is one Panzerschreck. We should destroy all of the English tanks. Jürgen, I think Heinz is taking a bit too much of the Panzerschokolade again. Pushing forwards here. Meanwhile, as this is happening, I'm exploring that to line up with the flank here. Panzer, the Stormtroopers and the Pioneers. Upgrade to Firemen. Use the machine to support the attack, help to suppress the defenders. But there you go, just massive swarm in from TNT. Up north here, got the MD being flanked here by the Commanders. Light gun bomb off here. Wiping the machine crew there. Utterly annihilating it brutally and efficiently. Ooh, that could get a bit ugly there. Note the light gun bomb was sort of a commando grenade. It was basically a bag with light explosives that could then be used as a grenade. You could either put a little in it for anti-infantry, or you could put a lot in it for anti-tank. Note they were also not time grenades, despite relics showing that they actually what was known as a percussive grenade, meaning it detonated upon impact. But obviously that'd be a bit kinda nuts. Got a Panther on the way in the Cromwell's weather for JungleJake. Panther squad almost being wiped out here. That's gonna suck for me if I lose them. Didn't get the section wiped there though. And oh, does he make it? Come on, Otto, you can do it! You can do it! Ah, go, Otto! And he did it! Holy smokes. That was close. Meanwhile, Stormtroopers grabbing the fuel pond, they're slowing down the British economy. I've actually been able to do that a few times now. That is Great first the Germans. Truck on the way there for TNT, and we got the Pentagon from here arriving, opening up there, missing the sappers, are actually trying to catch them while repairing, since troops that repair stuff take more damage. So I was kind of hoping to maybe land a white there. So I ended up getting a bit awkwardly positioned where the Panda 4 was putting into a really bad position, to be honest. Other Cromwelling in, got the Kevin nearby here, they're from TNT, did use go for some anti-tank weapons here. Been hit by an anti-tank rifle grenade, like Kevin nearby. Could possibly result in the loss of the Cromwell if JungleJake is a bit unlucky, though. And the Storms will just remain on the hold down the field point, but back off before they get surrounded by British armour and exterminated. Like rats. Ups a push back, other Storm Squad moving in here. Need to fix up the Panther 4 swiftly and schnell. I could consider, like, in a pinch, going for some Panzer Shakes on my Storms to help deal with armor. Not necessarily a bad upgrade. But it does decrease the anti-infantry somewhat. I mean, it does give them a bit more overall flexibility. North viewpoint being sieged. Schwer Panther quarters up here. Joining with the Sturmpanzer repair there. Very nice. But yeah, kind of a late Schwer Panther quarters here from TNT. I'm guessing not planning just to stall for the Tiger tank there. Bit risky there as always. Moving in the Panther 4 to assist Barlow here, so he doesn't risk losing the Schwer Panther quarters, since that would obviously be bad for both of us if he has his armor delayed any further. So going to assist with the Panther 4 there. Storms was going to need holding up here, moving some troops to assist in the center. Six Pounder gun ready here for TMQ. He's bringing in more sections. JungleJake has got the mortar, and the MD-34 took that from the Germans, but no anti-tank weapons. Cromwell charging through here. Kenneth shoots, gets a good hit. Panther 4 that could assist. In the south, we've got another British push here against the German positions. Section sappers Cromwell there. Vickers preventing any counterattack here from at least head on. So a lot of action across the frontiers. We got JungleJake and TNT in the north, and me and TMQ in the south, and of course there's still also a bit in the centre as well from time to time. Sturmgeschütz 3 as from G for me. Took deal with that British armour. Back in the British bases. No sign of any further, shall say, tech there. Smoke in the centre. In the south here we've got the Redskins in the attacking section. Stug almost done nothing. Me. About to say ImperialDane. That seems a bit pretentious. But there you go. Sturmgeschütz 3 as from G almost done. Smoke's in there. Nice shot there by TMQ. Thumbs up. We got 446 to 158 though. Sandbags in the centre. Another Crom on the way there. We got the land matches out for JungleJake. Great for the Crom there and the Panther 4. We got the Storm doing this with assistance from the MD-42. Could pop a smoke grenade. Cromwell charging, that's going into the line of fire of the Stuki, and there we go, good shot, punch straight for the side armour. Up north there, JungleJake pushing against TNT's position, grab Northern Victory Point away there. Another Cromwell away here, there you go in the centre section, Sapsing push forward into the MD-42 and the Panther 4. The losses are looking to be quite intense very fast, but there you go. 6 Pounder gun gets a great on the Panther 4. No anti-tank grenade though, at least not yet, but there you go. Sabres though, wiped out for sure. Incendium against the British here. Storm Squad close being wiped out. Officer being mauled here by the Incendium pigeon guns. And the machine there's also in trouble. Panzer this suppressed. There you go. Smoke grenade for them. Courtesy also of the support package, which overall gives access to the smoke grenade ability, the mark target ability, which works as infantry in this case, and the rudimentary repair ability. Up north here, Panzer the British forces there. Rifle land close to the section. Punchman falls there, sandbag shattered right before their eyes. Land matches bombarding here TNT's position, though in this case fairly empty position. The south, Cromwell going for another flank, catching my machine gun off guard. Good flank there by TMQ, thumbs up. That said, he could stand to be a bit more aggressive in some ways, at least looking to catch a bit more off guard. He does feel a bit over-focused on this point. So his squad almost wiped out. Which does make it a bit easier to hold up, in particular because it never really makes any bigger pushes beyond that point, so he does end up being a bit passive. Meanwhile, JungleJake pushing ahead aggressively, but he's been counter-attacked there by TNT. We've got smoke stream there, very good. In fact, all victory points are under the dominion of the British Crown here. Or will soon be. And there you go. Pops hold the line here to disrupt at least any German counterattacks for some while. I'm bringing up more Stugs because I really want those British tanks to die, unsurprisingly. Back here, nothing further going on. Shall we say no further upgrades. No hammers, no anvils. Waiting for that second Sturmgeschütz. So there you go, all victory points. Got mines here from JungleJake to help slow down any German assaults. Very good. And I'm just waiting for more forces before making my push. We got some air recons as well here from TMQ actually, using the offset. Thumbs up. Aircraft shot down. Struggling getting the Kron in the center. Go to the far here from TNT. I could also consider a mortar. In fact, I should be considering a mortar besides a half-tech. Also no sat by me. Thumbs down to that as well. Crumbling for the Panther 4 here. 6 Pagan going up support as well here. And there's a lot going there. I'm actually missing sight of the Panther 4. Could actually risk losing it here. I'm not careful. In this case, I did. Fortunate enough, it doesn't happen there. But that was definitely a bit of a miss that I'm machine moving up. We got Stu gaining Metty 2 shots and added. Got Finn 87's 209. Second Strug moving in. Panther 4 causing dire repairs. In the south, we've got a Storm Squad lining up for a possible flank against TMQ's position there. In the centre, TNT lodging an assault full of fury, and Deutschland, he pushes ahead here. Comes to the section. And there goes JungleJake for the Kremlin. A bit risky for me, to be honest, but in this case, doesn't get too badly punished. Punching to assist. So he called in, and there we go. Lamb match is all being unleashed here by JungleJake. With this, I think I realised there's a chance to push it. No, never mind, I'd have too late. They're too slow reaction. We got a fragmentation bomb then here. Up north here on the British positions here. Wiping the machine gun crew entirely. Didn't get the mortar though. But definitely left an opening there, I think, for TNT to push through here. Panther Squad here in the centre being mauled. Kind of forgot about them, and they get wiped. Painful blow there, but I suppose I deserved it, though the Panther Squad did not. Stu hits a mine, another Stu rushing 40. We still got the Storms on the flank here, taking advantage of the chaos. Betty 2 Stu, they almost got the Cromwell. Cut finishes off here, and there you go. Pop goes the Weasel, smokes from down here from TMQ. But the Stu has done the job. It has knocked out the Allied Panzer. We need to fix that. Another Panther squad down the way for me. Holding back the armor, and of course I need to fix up the other Stug. Also, I should consider upgrading the Stugs with Pinlock Machine just for a bit of an added anti-infantry. In the centre here, pushing forward, the mine goes off. Up north, bit of quiet there. Tide tank out here for TNT finally, though fairly late to the party. Definitely not the most efficient Tiger call in there, let's just put it like that. Not the most efficient. But then again, Tiger tank callings are typically never the most efficient choice. Till it called in here, forced me a bit back here. North Tiger on the move here for TNT and the British Army. So land match is falling back here. Section moving forward, backed up with the off, and the other section, double 6-pounder guns ready as well. That for shoots, got the Flammen there for pioneering the other section. Got the double 6-pounder guns coming up, and bombarding the Sturmgeschütz as from gate. And the Pioneers, they are routed. Back here, reinforcing healing. North there, points being seized. Bomb grenade off, it doesn't end as well as it could have there. And there you go, light gun bomb from TMQ, falls about the Panzer Grenadier. Cromwell at the ready here for TMQ, and he's bringing a Firefly. As for JungleJake, Comets look like to be on the menu here for him. He's certainly close to be able to call it in. He just needs a bit more fuel. Target tank blasting with its 88mm gun. Stu being held back there, heavily damaged. JungleJake, those them look like he's struck quite a bit of a TNT. Losing that machine gun, I think, did not do him any favours. In the south here, infantry flank spotted and dealt with by the Cromwell. That was definitely a bit annoying. Yeah, got the car points. Even like the British hold the field, they're not getting anything out. Honestly, like TMQ needs to like move up then to push through here and I think assist his teammate there. But he's kind of like just so focused on this point and this part of the front, he's just like negating the rest of the map. Smoke bombs here from TNT, I think mostly for reconnaissance purposes. Trying to spot out what's going on there. And there you go, fire flat for TMQ. Subset right up. Got the TNT bombarded here by the anti-tank guns. There goes fine to push northwards. Of course, that means I can push through here. We got JungleJake though. He is going for a firefly himself. No comets in the end. Oh boy. Meanwhile, I should get my armor going as well as soon. I mean, there's definitely a lot here bunched up. There you go. Second firefly ready there for the British. First one running here. Machine them moving up here and popping the TMQ, catching the troops out in the open. Good a smoke screen off there. Very nice response. Section defending here. Panther pushing forwards. Blitzkrieg here to basically just disrupt the positions. Draw fire away and allow the Stooks to push in then. Also got the fragmentation bomb for further chaos and madness. Got one of the anti-tank guns here. Storm swinging the machine and support here as well. Stooks moving in to finish off the armor. Could have been executed a bit better with better infantry timing. Maybe a half as well there. But nonetheless, the collapse here of Team UQ's position is more or less complete here. The smoke from TNT, of course, is a very nice addition. Need to get that Stug out there before it gets knocked. It's close to the east level 2. Would be a waste to lose that one. Bit of issues with the pathing here. Light Gamma Bomb here. Oh, it's actually a Gamma Bomb on the info too. And there you go. Near a Stug lost out. A tragic loss for the German peoples here. They lost a true hero. Far from forward for the Chula rockets. TIE tank shoots, whiffs. And the Chula rockets completely missed the mark. Now the Stug out for me in the north here. TNT pushes forward to the additional armor for him. They could actually go for a Panther Force here. Firefly, that was the Tiger tank. Stug moving to assist here. And there you go. Firefly knocked out. JungleJake plenty of infantry and some support weapons, but he lacks any anti-tank. I mean, he's got no anti-tank guns. And TMQ only has one left. Plus the Firefly. So the Allies are definitely starting to look like in a bit of tough position there. Go popping Assault and Hold, boosting my Stormtroopers. But the Azovs there is probably more than a match for that. We've still got the infantry supporting here. Now the Stug almost done for me. And there you go, insane my piercing rounds, land matches there, firing way towards the center here. We've lost an anti-tank gun. Anti-tank crew there, exterminate once more. TNT's Panzer making short work of that. Northern point secured there by the Panzergrenadier. Smoke bombs off to assist them. She can also probably had the anti-tank a chance to get away. TIE tank forwards once more for Deutschland. Upgrading the Stug with a pinball machine gun there. The Stug moving forwards, also getting upgraded, I believe. It should be upgraded as soon as it can. Back pushing with the infantry straight to the maws of the Tiger tank. Got the Stug combining, actually sniping the infantry with its main gun. Up here, the Tiger tank's just blasting through. We got 12 kills on it. Machine then pushed back by the Sturmgeschütze. And there you go. TIE tank is pretty much taking no damage. Got a Gamma Bomb here. The home to take off the TIE tank. Drives over it. And there we go. Stunning it and almost knocking out there. Potential challenge for the British to push through. They can take it out here. But can they, though? TIE tank's almost knocked out here. Smoke bombs down, though. Very good, consistent usage of the smoke bombs, by the way, here by TNT. Thumbs up. Doing in to exploit the exposed flank of the Firefly, pursuing here the heavily damaged Tiger tank. For some reason, only one Stug is moving now. Fairly so not a both, but again, for some reason, only one has decided he needs to move. But there, got Kevin assisting, and that Firefly is going to be toasted in the face of the Sturmgeschütz. Go. Firefly is no more. Most smoke bombs from TNT. He's just been using that ability incredibly well. I mean, 2 thumbs up to TNT for that, and there you go. GG from JungleJake. Think through the sections. And with that, it is more or less game over. A loss there for the British Army. A victory for Deutschland. Good high-level maneuvering. The good use of the smoke from the smoke bombs. Overall, JungleJake definitely struggled there with TNT and up there. His panzer proved to be a incredibly powerful tool there. And JungleJake just didn't quite counter it quite well. Could have done with some more commandos. Some Bren guns would also think done a lot of good there. He just kind of not finding in favour of them. That's also allowing TNT to get away, just not pushing for any armor except that Tiger tank. That was definitely risky. I would say against British in particular. In the south there, did fairly well. There was obviously some mistakes on my side, but managed to push through nonetheless. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed this match. I learned something from it. If you did, subscribe, like, share, comment on it, tell friends, tell family, but don't channel me. So this is ImperialDane. Cheers. Thank you for watching. Hope you'll join me again for another episode. Bye.